Welcome back, everybody. It is in the PM, and I have my hot chocolate in front of me. I'm trying to cool it down a little bit because it is too warm right now. I'm gonna turn off my phone so it doesn't make noise at me. So we ended last episode by identifying circuits being a little bit slow. So I believe I updated these to... Oh, that's right. So we updated them to blue facilities and we added proliferators. Yeah, maybe we just leave it there for now. I don't know. I feel like when you do both of those, it's almost doubling because it's 1.5 times 1.25, which is... Oh my gosh.
Mineral depleted.
I can't do that. I can't do that math. 3 fourths times 5 fourths? No. 3 halves times 5 fourths? Wow. I'm realizing how much harder it is to play this game in the evening. Especially with one hand, which is why my screen hasn't moved at all. Okay. Because of the risk of burning myself with my hot chocolate, I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit. Okay, so this is it. I'm gonna maybe add a few, although, hold on. Ooh, interesting. So, the iron's not getting there. This is a 2-in-1, isn't it? Yeah, it takes a lot of iron. Looks like we're gonna want 2 stacks of iron coming out. So for this problem, it's kind of similar to what we were wrestling with the last time. Kind of playing around with these pile sorters. Oh, it's like there's not quite enough room for me to do what I want to do. Or is there? Oh, this is...
Mineral depleted.
This is a little wacky. I mean... that should work. That's hilarious looking.
Mineral depleted.
So what I think I'm doing is 30 per second, 30 per second, stacking them, merging them. So I'm getting 60 per second on the line. Seems to be working. Now I wonder if the green sorters are holding up. Yeah, I think so. See, this is why I like to build things correctly the first time with the more used resource on the inner lane, because it's much easier to scale it up. Like if we had copper on the in lane and iron on the out lane, it would be very wonky right now. Okay, a little bit of a power issue. No worries, we got these substations. Alright. Should help a little bit. Let me boost the power on this tower.
Flight mode.
Oh yeah, we did this too, yes, last time. To try to help Dyson sphere components. And I guess, did we add more? I think we added more facilities too. Tempted to go higher, but... Yeah, okay. Well, that's weird. Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, I've seen this happen before. Where it looks like the back one is getting more. So strange. I think because it's stacking back there, but it's not stacking here. But yeah, it can happen. It doesn't mean anything. It just means that adding more facilities won't actually help us right now. What we would really need to do is add more frame material. But we can do that as well. Yeah, maybe, yeah, let's do this. Let's add 1 or 2 more of these guys. I don't know what it sounds like on y'all's end, but my voice definitely feels a little hoarse still. Doesn't actually hurt to talk, it's just like I feel like I sound weird. So I apologize about that. Hopefully you can just lay back and enjoy the deep rasp. Wow, I just looked down. We're at hour 73. And episode 51, so that kind of goes to show how much time there are in between episodes. Although they're not always exactly an hour either, so. Alright, so other than just tightening up little loose ends like this, what can we do? Well, the power is increasing as we boost things. Also, we have some critical photon creation now. I don't remember if it's South Pole or North Pole. We're going to South Pole right now. Okay, South Pole doesn't have any. Oh wait, what is... Yes, it does have some. It just we didn't make a slot for it in here. Oops. Wait, so who's doing it? I'm trying to look at the actual images to see if there's a graphical difference. I think there's an audible difference. I can't tell a difference, can you? As far as how they look? That sound is really strange, though. Okay, so we got this one, and this one making critical photon. So we can't quite just flip them all on right now because we wouldn't have the power. Also, the Dyson sphere is not even supporting it right now. Which is kind of crazy when you think about it.
Mineral depleted.
Like we're requesting 7.44 gigawatts of power? What? That's nuts. Actually, that's crazy. Okay. But we have them being created, and we built the splitters, right? Here, they're right in front of me. Oh my god. Yeah, these are taking critical photons. There it is, dropping them off, and splitting them into hydrogen and antimatter. We also had that issue of like, what do we do with the hydrogen? You know, so. We're just belting it over all the way to this little hydrogen depot area. And I remember, okay, I might change my opinion here, because I remember last episode I was following this belt right here that goes all the way into the hydrogen tower. And I said that the belt was not full. I knew I was short on hydrogen in the tower, but the belt was not full, so I couldn't blame the belt. Well, now the belt's full, so guess who we can blame? That's right. Interesting though, right? I mean, well, now it's not, actually.
Light mode.
What? I guess it's like, it probably has to do with the gas giant. Yeah, you see right now, nothing's coming in.
Mineral
But there's a lot on the way. I don't know what to do in that situation.
Light mode.
I mean, we could just do free-for-all and just, you know, have all the hydrogen coming in. But I don't want to do that. I want to keep it prioritized to some degree. And then I feel like the only other option is to use interstellar logistic towers on your own planet, just for the sake of setting priority better. And I don't really want to do that either. So, yeah. I guess you could have 2 stacks of hydrogen going in here, but that seems like a mess. Oh, did that work? upgrade them all? Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna look at this for a little bit because I'm not sure the sorters. They should be fine.
Flight mode.
Okay. Let me just think through this. What would it look like to stop the whole belt madness when it comes to hydrogen? We have hydrogen coming here out of the oil process. I would consider this yeah, I'm just realizing another flaw in the system too. Because we're actually pushing hydrogen down to become light oil, which doesn't seem to make a lot of sense since we're low on hydrogen. But this is yet again a belt throughput issue. Okay, well, what are all the things that are supplying the planet with hydrogen? We have this, right, coming in from the gas giant. And fire ice processing, which is actually belted up, I think, right here. And we have oil processing, and then we have a new one, which is critical photon splitting. What if each of those had their own tower?
Flight mode.
Let's just go with this and see what happens. So this is crazy, but this essentially means that this becomes local supply. And it means we can... Hold on. I swear. Sometimes my computer's feels like it's getting too loud, too hot. See, also when I see stuff like this where it's like... Well, it's not all the way... I was going to say when it's all the way full with light blue, makes me feel like the logistical transport is the bottle hole as opposed... Bottleneck. Not bottle hole. As opposed to the actual gathering of hydrogen from the gas giants. But I can't be certain of that unless I travel there and look at it. But anyway, I'm just going to try this, and it's kind of destroying our whole system, but that's okay. So that's supply. We're no longer feeding this belt at all. I mean, that alone is kind of huge, right? Because these belts are actually going to run now. And it won't, you know, push oxygen down to become light oil anymore. In fact, I'm probably just going to assume we don't need to do that anymore. But we can also do some simplifying things, such as this, like just collecting the hydrogen. Yeah, no, this is fine. I was about to say it's funny to have it so close to that one, but I think it's okay because we're trying to do different things. So I'm going to try to like move this light oil a little bit to kind of get it out of the way first. And then
Mineral depleted.
belt the hydrogen into the tower. Now I do still want this merger. I think that's good. But after that we can just take it in. And let's make sure to set up the supply and the bots. Okay. And I suppose we could do this just to help the merging process if it needs to be helped. And that's it. At least for that area. Now the light oil is still doing its thing. We could even put the light oil in here. Like, what if we did this? Like, what if we did a splitter on the light oil? and just said, go in there, supply things, and then if you don't want to supply things anymore, then become hydrogen. So what is this? This is the hydrogen line. This is light oil from the reformed refinement process. Oh. And I'm really destroying a lot of stuff, aren't I? Okay. Let's just let this empty for a little bit. All right, what else?
Flight mode.
Hydrogen from fire ice processing. Sure. You can also go into a tower. Which means we're gonna get rid of all this. I like to delete the smaller power towers when I can, and replace them with these guys. Okay. So I don't need this belt anymore. Okay, now obviously this is going to be an issue, but I have an idea for it. So this is hydrogen that was being pushed down to become light oil. Don't think we really need that anymore. We still have this line coming from the critical photons. So what we need is a tower demanding hydrogen for the purpose of red science. That's what we need right now. What is this one from? This is... Oh yeah, that was going to the hydrogen refinement process to become deuterium. And since these slots are both taken, I think we just need to build another one. I'm just trying to find a good place to do it. I'm going to go ahead and delete this belt because I don't think we're going to need it long term. And then I'll do a tower here. So it's going to be for demand this time. And let's increase the power to 30. And let's bring it out. Okay. Now we got to collect the hydrogen from the critical photon process. I mean, might as well do it in the same tower we're doing everything else. Which means the best way to do it is going to be switch the direction of this belt. Like so. And then kind of follow the antimatter belt. I think I want to do this because I think it would look cooler. Oh gosh, I'm breaking things. Okay, whoa. There we go. Well, almost. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. Got it. Oh, don't got it yet. Almost got it. All right. Super. By the way, this little warning, we made a warning signal last episode where this is, I believe, planet Elgamesa 2, maybe? And it's not getting enough accumulators for some reason. So we boosted the accumulator process on Metallo 1 so that we hopefully are creating more of them. This is just telling us that it's not getting them right now, so it's a problem. But it did go away for a second, so it's not doing nothing. Okay.
Flight mode.
I think the hydrogen is cleaned up now. Whoa. What's going on here? What? We have a... Uh-oh. You know, I sort of saw this coming because this was going down. Processors. Good old processors. We've seen this before. Where, like, everything is working except for purple science. Well, shucks.
Mineral depleted.
So this thing is the reformed refinement. I'm not going to destroy them yet, but I mean, judging from how the endgame is going so far, it seems like we're not going to need them. And I mentioned that, I think, a long time ago. I at least mentioned that in my memory. It didn't seem like we needed them. But I wanted to go ahead and make it anyway, just to have it. But there you have it. Now this, I think, is going to eventually need a tower, but honestly, I could do it like this. But I don't really want a fluid tank there anymore. So what I'm going to do is... Can't you, like, turn off something? Oh, yeah, you can turn off input. Well, why would I do that, though? It's just the same as doing this. Well, whatever. Yeah, so now it should empty. Right? You're not going in, are you? Okay, good. Alright, so that's that. Hydrogen. We don't need this belt anymore. This is the one that takes it to the deuterium refinement process. Oof. We're struggling though. I mean, the fuel cells are not being made right now. Yeah, there's like, oh, well, that might help. We had this on supply still. Yes. Thank you, sir. Okay. Well, that... I mean, I hope the drones can even go fast enough to fill this up, because we were just pouring out the hydrogen. I mean, it's 120 per second, right? We already know that. What we don't know is if it can actually support, if the fractionators can actually handle 120 a second. I kind of doubt they can. So that's another option, is keep expanding the fractionators. This whole pile sorter on the same belt is like blowing my mind because it's kind of changing everything. Like, you know, this kind of thing. We don't need these two different belts of deuterium, really. I mean, you could just put a stack sorter in between each of the 5. So I'm going to do that. And then we'll go try to fix processors. Man, I forgot how many of these I've made. It's crazy. So, like, stack it up. Hope this isn't like a big computer utilization train. It just seems like the kind of thing that would be, because it's... I don't know. I just don't know how it would process that. Then again, I don't know how it processes any of this stuff, really. See, there's no hydrogen right now. Especially when we have a lack of hydrogen, I don't really worry about the whole prioritization thing, because we just need as much of it as we can get, you know? Which I guess means more orbital collectors. That's one solution. Might be a good task to do right now, actually. Well, let me go look at processors first. And then I will possibly do more orbital collectors. I'm also trying to dump some things from my inventory. These Dyson components are still not filling up. Yeah, I got like extra, like random extra stuff. Like the fact that the iron stays flowing is kind of crazy, right? I mean, that just blows my mind on its own. Alright, so processors are always tough because you need a lot of them on their own, and then you need a lot of quantum chips, so they feed both, right? Also, they take circuits and the silicon chips. But from what I'm seeing, it looks like we just need more of it. Oh wait, the first obvious improvement is to proliferate it. So let's do that. This guy's gonna be in our way if we try to proliferate this, though. Right? Maybe not. Quantum chips aren't proliferated either. None of this stuff really is. Okay. And we have a slot for it, so let's take it down to like 2,000. Let's go ahead and demand it. No, I'm gonna go up to 4,800. Never mind. And let's think about how to organize it. I kind of want to move this quantum chip distributor box, if I can. It's just somewhere like this. Oops. Okay. And I think if I just move the splitter, then everything else kind of works. So yeah, I could do it like that, and then use this room for a splitter. Okay. Now let me set up the proliferators. We're gonna need one or... Sorry, this is gonna move too. Alright, one for... What is this? Processors, plane filters, circuits, and that thing, silicon chips. Okay, then we just built the proliferators there. Going up a level. And keeping it up a level the whole time. Alright, cool. Now we see the orange triangles, which is what we want. Yo, Bleezy, hope you're still there. Sorry, I was tunnel visioning hard on the focus of the productivity of my factory. For those of you on YouTube, I am also streaming on Twitch as I make these videos, but as you know, these are very calculating kind of games, so it's hard to focus on both. But how you doing, Bleezy? Are you streaming tonight? If you are still there. Dumping the extra processors. I mean circuits. Oh, I have a bunch of quantum chips too. Okay, so what did I just do? We boosted quantum chips and processors, and I feel like boosting quantum chips sort of indirectly kind of helps the processor supply amount. Because, you know, we'll just have more left over. Now, as long as the sorters are all handling everything, then I think we're good. See if it's making it to the end of the line. Yeah. Okay, I'll do a few more. For good measure.
Mineral depleted.
Cool. They all have power. They're all working. The other thing, I mean, yeah, proliferator supply is another concern that will probably eventually become an issue. I'm gonna kind of wait and see, because we just demanded a new supply of them, and we did a full 4,800 too, so this might be fine for now. But it could become an issue eventually. Alright, excuse me. Go processors go, we need that purple science. Alright, yeah, so I'm just looking at these components now. I'm wondering if they are gonna... they're gonna hold up. I mean, they could also use proliferation, but I doubt they need it right this moment. Okay, I'm just checking on a bunch of these items. Oh. Okay, I think what I want to do now is go back to Metallo 1 and check on the accumulator production. I know our Dyson sphere needs to grow, so that could be the main bottleneck right now. It looks so weird how we did like the diagonal lines, but I kind of like it.
Cruise ended. Flight mode.
Okay, Metallo 1, what are you working with? Oof. So this power pie chart is... it's not bad news, but it means we could be charging faster. So if I over here and mouse over one of these energizers, see how it says 43 megawatts out of 54? That means it's not fully efficient. So we actually could be, if we had more power generated, that would go into charging the accumulators faster. But, you know, come to think of it, oh, okay. I was about to say that why do we have 900 sitting here if there's none on this planet? But then I remembered that they always wait for the logistics vessels to be full before shipping anything on an interstellar level. So I bet you if we sit here and wait for this number to reach 1,000, it'll immediately ship it somewhere. So I'm going to do that. Also, check this out. It looks like our research is continuing. Okay, here we go. Boom. See how it like instantly went away?
Mineral depleted.
It's because some ship took off and they're taking it to another planet. So that's good. And if we wait a few... I don't know, not even a minute probably, maybe a full minute, and this thing goes away, I would assume that it shipped it to this planet, the Elgamiza. However, it could have shipped it to another planet. There's a lot of planets using charged accumulators right now. So, how do we get more energy on this planet? Well, Well, that's a good question. So... I don't actually know what the problem is. I guess, like this thing, for example, it says requested power 31 out of 37. So my first instinct is like, well, why don't you just get 37? Is it because the Dyson sphere is too weak? Probably. It's probably because that's 84% instead of 100, which more solar sail attachment would actually help that. You know, what we could do is try to launch more solar sails, like faster. Because see how this is all blue? That means all of the solar sails that we're launching are actually attaching. So, which kind of means this research isn't needed right now for the Dyson sphere efficiency and stuff like that. It looks like we are trying to proliferate this, but it's not working. Oh, we never set it up at the home planet. Ah, okay, so that should help. I'm gonna go do that. In fact, before I do that, I'm gonna go to the south pole of this planet and see if we can proliferate those raid receivers as well. Maybe we did that already. I don't actually remember. I think we did, actually, now that I'm saying it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So, we need to set up proliferators as a export on Metalla 3. Which I have lost somehow. There it is. Oh yeah, we also have the orbital collectors we talked about. For the hydrogen. And for that one, I'll probably go to Iota Tauri. Because that is the deuterium gas giant. It's the hot gas giant. Uh-oh. I was just getting done saying I was worried about these silicon components, and sure enough, here we are.
Flight mode.
They are lacking. Makes sense. I mean, I think I made these in some sort of ratio. Well, one easy, quick addition is just to expand the proliferation to include these components. That will help a great deal. But also, this is just more and more demanding from our proliferation generation. Our proliferation generation. Ooh, diamonds. Wonder what's going on with diamonds. That's another question. Okay, interstellar towers. Man, there's a lot of them. We got a real empire happening. Oh, here we go. This one has a slot. So we will locally demand proliferation. Like 9,500 or so, and then we can remote supply it. So it should automatically start shipping it to Metalla 1, I believe. By the way, I could benefit from snagging some warpers for my own guy. There we go. Mineral depleted on Al-Shalami 1. So I don't think this alarm ever went off, right? Uh-oh. Okay. Good on frame material. Dyson sphere component might be a problem. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to make some of these guys. I'm gonna take these, assuming they're fully charged. Are they? Yes. And I'm gonna turn them into orbital collectors. I don't really need them here anyway. Honestly, we don't really need these solar panels either. I'll probably delete them at some point. Could use this space for something else. So,
Mineral
and just to
depleted.
remind y'all where we're headed with the antimatter
Replication
is
complete.
this kind of thing. Antimatter fuel rod. It'll replace our
Mineral depleted.
deuterium fuel rod that we use now. And they can power artificial stars, which are basically like super powerful power plants. So in the end, I think artificial stars are going to be our main source of energy, even more than the ray receivers. Okay. I might have to go back to Metallo 1 just to get some accumulators for these guys.
Flight mode.
Yeah.
Replication complete.
What am I looking for right now? I want to dump this nanotube. Okay. And the
Mineral
processors.
depleted.
Should be over here.
Mineral depleted.
Whoa. Grading crystal iota tori. Uh-oh. What is happening? Is this not unloading fast enough? Oh. Huh, wow. Maybe I didn't need to proliferate those. Okay, I'm gonna go to white outsorters, actually. Can I do this? Oh good, I can. Okay. Hope that one didn't work. Guess we don't really need them here, but okay. So yeah, back to Al Shalami 1 to build more orbital collectors. Then we'll go to Iota Tari. Okay, whoa. There we go. And dump them so we get more hydrogen.
Cruise ended.
Okay, where are you? Chargers. Energizers, not chargers. Let's see, how are we now? It's even worse now. Did we get... I mean, it's going to be a while before we get these proliferated. I mean, we have the proliferation, it's just that this belt moves so slow. Also, I mean, if the Dyson sphere is really the weakest link, then graviton lens won't even really help that much. Do we have like a box, or should we have a box? It's like, they're already struggling enough to get enough of these, but now I'm stealing from them to make matters worse. Okay, well, we have 3. I don't really want to make the trip unless I have at least 8, I would say. So maybe we just chill and let it kind of build up a little more. Which means I'm kind of tempted to, like, go make more solar sails or something like that. Okay, well, let me limit this, I guess, to something maybe like that. I know it's not grabbing all of them, but that's okay. I'm just sort of wanted it to trickle in.
Replication complete.
Oh, this is going reasonably fast. Oh, okay, yeah, let's do that.
Flight
Let's
mode.
increase the solar sail
Cruise mode.
slightly. And I think it's the actual launching of the solar sails,
Replication complete.
not the production, that needs to be expanded. So, do we have any of those in our inventory? These are the shooter guys. I don't know, and my interface has changed, so I can't check very easily. I don't think we have any in here. So funny, I thought the Dyson sphere was like more than enough, and then I flip a few of those things to critical photons, and all of a sudden, I feel like we have a shortage.
Cruise ended.
Okay.
Flight mode.
Oh yeah, diamonds? I wanted to double check. Oh yeah, they are struggling a bit. Who would have thought? You know, diamonds was not my first guess as something that would become a bottleneck. Okay, then I'm gonna build more on here. Cool. So, as you may be aware, I'm kind of fully in like just build it mode. At this point, I'm not really doing calculations much anymore. But it does kind of make me wonder, like, when something like this happens, I don't really know the right amount to expand. Like, do I double it every time? Do I just... because basically I'm just adding like 3 or 4 more. Like, who knows if that's the right number or not. I don't know. I just know we needed more. Okay, so solar sails.
Flight mode.
And the item I'm looking for is called... these things. EM
Insufficient
rail
materials.
ejectors. And they require steel, so I need to add steel to this. Whoa. Casimir crystals are also struggling. Man, okay. It's alright. We kind of knew this was the game. Look at all the hydrogen coming out. So funny. This is using the grading crystal. Great example right here. How much do I expand? A lot or a little? Hard to know. It's kind of a complicated build. Each recipe has 3 inputs. Okay, will you guys just use blue already? Sheesh.
Mineral depleted.
Okay, what is the problem? Why aren't you working? Huh? No grading crystal? What? Getting absorbed too fast? That's interesting. Oh, it is 8 every... It's 2 per second per thing. Wait. 24. then it's 1.5. Yeah, so 24 is actually 36. So 20 would be 30. Wait, what did I just calculate? I don't know. But it's too much, so... Wow, this really is a lot of logistical issues all of a sudden. Okay, I need a second line of grading crystal coming out of the tower. I would prefer to do it next to the other one, but I need to have room to do the pile sorter thing. Okay, here's a funny question. Can I just do this? Okay, well, I didn't know it was gonna be long, like that long range like that. It actually is kind of working. How is that still 120 items a second? That's insane. It's so weird. All right. Well, it's doing something. And it's working now, so I'm good with it. I am gonna update these belts though. Okay, we were gonna do the rail injectors. Here they are. I hate expanding these things because I have to think about the orbits. I guess I don't have to think about the orbits, but I do. I tend to. Like this is doing 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. I think I'm just gonna copy all this. And use it now and just like put it here. Okay, what's the right amount here? It's gonna say I'm too close to the other one, I know. Oh, it worked. Wow. It's weird that it lets you place foundation remotely like that. We're almost done with that science research, which was a really long one, 12,000 science. The one I have queued up after that is the Dyson sphere, what do they call it? Index or angle expansion, so you could build bigger spheres. Oh, I need to actually make these things.
Upgrade complete. Insufficient materials.
What? We don't have gears? Okay, we need gears.
Mineral
Also,
depleted.
we need blue sorters. Okay, rail injectors. Where are you? This guy. Steel should be coming.
Replication complete.
Did not have these on the bus. I mean on the mall, because I don't feel like I use them very often. Okay, here they are. Oh
Replication
yeah, I didn't realize this
complete.
was using a green belt this whole time. We do one more build. Once the steel gets here, we can. Tempted to double the other side too, but maybe that's enough. I'll just make one more. Like outrunning my bots right now. These oil mines are like almost nothing now. 0.26 per second. Okay, well, we are launching more.
Flight mode.
It's just gonna take a while. Let's check up on our deuterium hydrogen problem. Still hydrogen shortage. But deuterium's actually doing pretty good, so maybe this is the beginning of the hydrogen shortage ending. Especially if this can back up. Nah, it probably won't back up. Maybe never. Alright, well, then what does that mean for us? I think it means we could go back to Metallo 1, check on the accumulators, get some orbital collectors, go to Iota Tauri, and place the orbital collectors so that we can get more hydrogen. And we're doing all that while the Dyson sphere grows. Hopefully we're at 7 gigawatts now. No. Not even that close. But we could track this number, 1700. If we get to a point where they're not attaching, then the shortage might be the Dyson sphere rockets. I don't think that is the bottleneck right now, but it, in theory, could become the bottleneck.
Mineral depleted.
Alright, this place is generating about the same amount of power that it was. We got a bunch of accumulators here, though. Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't have the other ingredients ready. It's alright, I'll just grab a bunch of these and I don't think I need that many. Head on back yet again to Metallo 3. One last time for our interstellar travel.
Insufficient materials.
We need reinforced thrusters, so I'm going to go ahead and request that. Oh, I'm going kind of slow, aren't I? See, now it's up to like 1900. So it's kind of good. That should go up as we launch more.
Cruise ended.
Looks like there's a little science hiccup too. Probably processor related. Jeez, I mean, how?
Flight mode. Replication complete.
I mean, look at all these. They're all making, and they're all proliferated.
Flight mode.
Still a shortage. Ah, look at this though. Proliferators are kind of on short supply. So let me do a little bit of work here while my bots bring me those engines. And the foundation. They're supposed to be bringing me foundation, but that one always takes a while. Okay. Right. As expected, we need to expand all 3 of these. I'm just not tracking the ratios anymore. I think what happened is once I started doing proliferators, I just stopped tracking the ratios. It became too hard. It's not actually that hard, it's just I don't want to take the time to do it. That plus the advanced machines make it hard because they're 1.5 scalar. Oh, here's the engines. I was waiting for them. Okay. Looking good so far. As long as everything's powered. Curious about the belt capacity here. It's probably not gonna quite work.
Replication complete.
I think we need some pile sorter action. Okay. Seems good to me. I mean, I don't know if it's enough, but it seems to all be working. It's honestly pretty good ratio. The coal's actually not enough. That's interesting. So it might be more than 30 per second coal needed. So this has been an interesting episode because it's kind of boring, but it's also like this is the little things that come from, like, this is all like trickle down effects from when we doubled the science a long time ago. I think that's a big part of what we're solving. Why is this not? Oh, this is just backed up. Okay, that's fine. Okay, it could use maybe one more. Oh, this guy's stuck. Shoot. What if we did, or even? Yeah, sorry, this is weird. So now I'm gonna build 2 more of these. I think that's pretty perfect. Okay, I want to get rid of some stuff that I don't want in my inventory. Probably. How did these get in there? I was gonna say diamonds. I don't even see the diamonds. Oh, here we go.
Mineral depleted.
Well, I hope we're making them fast enough, but they're still being used. Sheesh. It's like one little thing can make the game a lot harder. Okay, well, the processors seem to catch up. Ooh. What up, Viridian? Sorry, you may have said hi a long time ago. So we're still getting science hiccups even though processors are good. So I need to go check on and see what that is. It could be, ooh. Ooh, is it titanium crystal? That'd be interesting. No, I don't think it is. But it's not purple either. What? Honestly, it probably, yeah, I don't think it means anything. It's only happening because this, the hash to Viridian, what you said, whoa, what is this chaos? Dude, it's getting insane. I thought it was hard before, and then I doubled our science production, which is why you see all these colorful towers here. And basically everything else feeds the science towers, so it got crazy. And now we're short everywhere. We have like bottlenecks in the science. We had to expand all these other facilities to produce more things. So the factory's definitely growing for sure. And I'm looking for a place to dump this grading crystal off. Oh, here it is. But we wanted to do orbital collectors before I quit for the day, so we got 8 created right now. That's 10. Should we go with 10 or try to make more?
Mineral depleted.
I think at least 12, maybe? So let's wait on the super magnets.
Replication complete.
6.61 on the Dyson sphere. Yeah, it's an insane game. I mean, you can see on the bottom right of the screen, Viridian, that this is hour 75, approaching 75 hours just on this map. So it's definitely like a slow burn, and you just kind of slowly chip away and expand things and fix things and tear things down and rebuild them
Flight mode.
to make better things over and over. This is like my virtual train set kind of thing, hobby. Okay, just checking on the hydrogen again before I head out on my travels. Yeah, 12 is fine. But I'm swinging by here to drop some things off.
Replication complete.
Yep. Okay, let's look at it on the map and find our destination and travel there. Okay, so we want to go to Iota Tauri. And we want to go to the gas giant here, which is Iota Tauri 2. Yeah, that's it. Then we need to mark there and go there. We could even do some military battle while we're there.
Cruise mode.
It's like the one area where there is military presence still that we have explored that still has military presence.
Warp engine activated.
All right, Viridian, now we're traveling interstellar space to another star system. All right, man, sounds good. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. Hope you have some good food. Oh man, I don't want to make sure I don't bypass my target here. Approaching. We're gonna stop within 1 AU or so. Okay.
Warp engine deactivated.
So there's the hive. Oh yeah, it's a level 1, so we could take it out right now pretty easily.
Mineral depleted.
Stone on Metalla 3, okay. Metalla 3 is our home world, if you forgot. Oh, look at that. We landed right where our other collectors are. Can we see on the map? Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. We're gonna add 12 more. Wow. I mean, I feel like we're doing what we should be doing. Okay, so 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. Oh shoot, I should probably wait around for these to be built. 18. Yeah, I'm going too fast. I just don't really need to count because I know there's going to be 22 when I finish. The good thing about these is they power themselves. So you don't really need to worry about them once you place them. I'm kind of low on fuel for my mecha. I think Starcaller was saying that each gas giant can hold 40 of these. Which looked about right, judging from how big an arc of 10 looked. So we should have 22 on here, which means it should be like more than halfway across the world. Yeah, you can kind of tell. It's about right. Wow, crazy. Alright, well, let's go kill some dudes.
Cruise mode. Cruise
Good way to
engine.
end the
Cruise
episode
mode.
is just annihilating our enemies. I forget, do I have a presence on this planet? Ooh, I don't. Well, I'm only saying I don't because I would have remembered, and this is unlike any terrain I've seen. This is a savanna planet. Interesting. And it has organic crystal. That would be nice. But let's just walk around and destroy things. They're all level 1, so I don't think I need...
Darkfog base core destroyed.
I don't think I have any reason to be worried. Okay, well, should I colonize this? It takes about 100,000 soil piles. Let me destroy these guys first. I'm getting all
Darkfog
this
base core
litter.
destroyed.
I don't know what I'm picking up. Well, how many of these can I
Insufficient
make?
Materials.
Like 0. Okay. I'm just gonna fill it up with concrete. Like everywhere.
Flight mode. Mineral depleted.
Hello? I know there's more of you. Okay, here's one. Jeez. Too powerful. So I'm shooting plasma
Darkfog base core
ammo.
destroyed. Mineral depleted.
They took out a little bit of my shields. Man, I'm just dropping minerals left and right.
Darkfog base core destroyed.
Where's the rest of the litter?
Darkfog base core destroyed.
Got him. That's it. At least for this planet. What else is in the system here? Should we take over another planet? Is there another planet? Oh, yeah. There's 1 and there's 4. But we're actually on this planet already getting grading crystal. And this one... I don't think we have any presence on there, but it doesn't look like they do either. I'm just gonna go destroy the space hive and then be done after that. So stay tuned if you want to watch that. But otherwise, thanks for watching this
Mineral
episode.
depleted.
And I'll see you on the next one.
Mineral depleted. Mineral depleted. Dark Fog Hive Core destroyed.